Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel where today we're talking about the Packers' victory on Sunday over the Chicago Bears by a score of 28-21. And if you can't tell, my voice is a little hoarse today as I'm still recovering from witnessing the Keyshawn Nixon interception live in my first ever game at Lambeau. And let me just say, what a game it is to be at for my first Lambeau game. 12 degrees outside, biggest rivalry game in over a decade, and the Packers ended up holding on for a very important victory here. I gotta say, stadium seats was incredible, clear view of the end zone there. Fans around me were just great. A couple Bears fans were behind me and my wife, and we were just chatting, having a good time, watching some good football. And I gotta say, I appreciate Lambeau, the environment they have there. Tailgating was awesome, food was great. I cannot wait to be back here sometime in the near future because it was an absolutely amazing experience. But let's go ahead and get started here with the scoring breakdown. Then we'll get through the individual stats and my takeaways from the game. So the scoring started off in the second quarter with a Christian Watson 23-yard touchdown from Jordan Love to make it 7-0 Green Bay. And Cairo Santos, then later on in the second, hit a 33-yard field goal to make it 7-3 Green Bay. But with 38 seconds left in the second quarter, Bo Melton caught a 45-yard bomb from Jordan Love to make it 14-3 Green Bay at halftime. But in the third quarter, Chicago's offense came alive more as their run game really became a factor in the second half, with an Olamide Zaccheaus 1-yard pass from Caleb Williams with a 2-point conversion by Kyle Managai on what was an amazing catch by Zaccheaus in the end zone to make it 14-11. Then the Packers answered right back with a Christian Watson 41-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Love, making 21-11. Cairo Santos hit a field goal to make it 21-14 at the end of the third. In the fourth quarter, Colston Love had a 1-yard pass from Caleb Williams to make it a tie game 21-21. But with 3.5 minutes left in the game, Josh Jacobs had a 2-yard touchdown run to make it 28-21. And as the Bears were driving, taking off all the clock, as if they got a touchdown, they would try for the 2-point conversion to win the game. Keyshawn Nixon had the game-sealing interception in the end zone for the Packers to win 28-21. And that is when my voice decided to just completely give out, as I was ecstatic that the Packers won that game. So, for overall stats, Green Bay barely edged out on total yards, 337 to 315. Even on turnovers, Bears had 21 first downs compared to 17 for Green Bay. Penalties, 6 for 55 for Green Bay, 4 for 17 for the Bears. Third down, Bears 8 of 16, 50%, really good, but Packers were 8 of 12. Bears only 2 of 4 in the red zone, 1 for Green Bay. And the Bears slightly led in time of possession with 33.5 minutes compared to Packers' 26.5. So if you take a look here, nope, that's the wrong tab. At the box score here for Green Bay, Jordan Love was fantastic. 17 of 25, 234 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception on the first drive for the Packers where he just misread the defense. Only got sacked once at a QBR 78.0 and a passer rating of 120.7. Josh Jacobs had a good day on the ground, 20 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown, including a massive 3rd and 2 conversion was with a 21-yard rush. Jaden Reed in his first game back had 2 carries for 22 yards. Wilson 3 for 10. Receiving, Christian Watson was big, had 4 receptions for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bo Melton had a 45-yard touchdown. Reed 4 for 31. Musgrave 2 for 22. Wiley 1 for 21, and Fitzpatrick 2 for 14 as well. Defense was pretty solid this game. Edgerrin Cooper had 11 total tackles, 5 solo. Quay Walker 9 total tackles, 3 solo. Evan Williams had the pass deflection here. Kingsley Enagbare had the Packers' only sack on the game on a Micah Parsons pressure. Carl Brooks had a tackle for loss, and Enagbare had a tackle for loss as well. And Keyshawn Nixon had the Packers' interception of the day there in the end zone to win the game for the Packers. Emmanuel Wilson was actually pretty solid. Kick returns were pretty solid for both teams here. 2 for 55 for Wilson and 1 for 30 for Melton. McManus perfect on all 4 extra points. And Dan Whelan had 3 punts for 145 yards, including 1 inside the 20. And so the Packers, I got to say, Jordan Love was pretty good today after the early interception, able to just completely dominate this game with some incredible deep bombs to Watson and Melton there, and he was just very efficient, very good quarterbacking there. So really, really happy with that game. And the offensive line in general kept them pretty much upright. Did have one sack early on in the game, which was a bit disappointing, but Toyothon Jordan Love is alive and well. Josh Jacobs, he did enough. He got his weekly touchdown as he normally does, so got on him there. And receiving, Christian Watson has been a difference maker for this offense. In like the past 4 games he's been around, he's had 5 touchdowns, averaging almost 100 yards a game. And he is such a difference maker when he's healthy because he is so big, so fast. Him and Love have that connection there as well. And Jaden Reed being back, being that threat as well, also was really good for the Packers. He had 4 catches for 31 yards, 22 on the ground. Just a versatile weapon for the Packers. And as Golden gets more healthier, and Dobbs had a really bad game, but like the Packers have like 4 really, really good weapons at the receiving group. And Dontayvion Wicks didn't even play this game really. So that's 5 really good weapons for this offense to use. Defense, really, really strong in the first half, able to really contain that Bears run game for the most part in the first half. Like I said, only had 3 points at halftime. Really made Caleb Williams' life really hard in that first half. In the second half, the Bears offense was able to adjust, did a lot more of rollout play action passes, which Caleb Williams was able to succeed a bit more at, but not really much down the field passing threat from the Bears. The run game was pretty solid in the second half as well, as Swift and Monangai really got going. But compared to what they normally do, they normally are like 200 yards a game between the two of them. Holding them 138 and about 4 yards a pop was really, really good. So good job there on the Packers defense to limiting the Bears run game just enough to not let the Bears run the offense the way they did. I will say Bears defense played really, really well. They did get their turnover, but it didn't really matter as they didn't get any points off of it. And so the Packers now at 9-3-1 sit first place in the division, taking over from the Bears. And they're currently sitting at the second seed in the NFC, only behind the Rams. And so the Packers have a big test the next couple of weeks, being at Denver against that incredibly tough defense, and then at Chicago for another big divisional matchup between these two teams. So next 2 weeks is going to determine if the Packers are going to be a division winner or they're going to be a wild card team. But still, really, really good victory from the Green Bay Packers, and I expect some really good performances the next couple weeks as well. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.